So adults who have survived hurt as children will often have manager parts that say, well, just avoid intimacy, that's the answer. And if you avoid being intimate, then these other parts won't get triggered. That's very difficult to do because that means living in a vacuum, emotional vacuum. And then on top of that, there are the hurt exiles that are seeking healing. And what the exiles will tend to do is seek partners who are similar to the person that didn't give them what they needed as kids, because they're going to see if they can get that now. And of course that's probably doomed to failure, because if you pick somebody based on their similarity to somebody that didn't meet your needs, they're probably not going to meet your needs. Or pick somebody who's totally different, who appears to be loving, kind, considerate. And if you have a partner like that, then the exile can't take that in because they don't believe that they're worthy of it. And so they'll find ways to distort or to deny whatever's coming their way. If the partner says, no, I love you, you look beautiful, I think you're the best thing that's ever happened to me, the filters that comes through will say, what do they want from me, why are they lying, I don't believe them. And when that goes on for long enough, I don't believe you, you're making it up, it'll probably result in the partner feeling less loving and activate one of their own protectors. So the way the healing happens with this method is that the parts holding the burden, the distress, the pain, get witnessed by you and invited into the part of your brain that holds your story, the narrative part of your brain, if you like, the storyteller. And this is an application of mindfulness, when you're bringing your witnessing, your compassion to these parts. And the way you do that is by first addressing the protector part's fears. And commonly what you'll encounter as you move to do this is a part of you that says, you know, this isn't going to be safe. This isn't safe to do. And you're going to be overwhelmed. Right? If you open to that level of pain, you're just going to be overwhelmed, so don't do it. You'll be too vulnerable. There's also a concern, well, what if this is true? What if you are unlovable and unworthy? Right? That's not okay to know. Or a concern that we may need to act on the information. Well, if we were really treated that badly by our parents, maybe we're going to need to do something about it. And once those concerns are addressed, and addressed appropriately, because these protectors work very hard to make sure you're safe, they can step aside and allow you to come into the parts holding the distress and bring some compassion to them, letting them know that they're safe now and that they're being heard by you. And when the burdens that they're holding are released, these beliefs that they're unlovable or that the world is not safe, once those beliefs and feelings associated with them have been released, new connections get formed in the brain. I've been looking at brain research lately, and it looks like the brain is flexible and designed to heal in the same way your body is. If you cut yourself, that cut's going to heal. The brain can do the same thing, and the mechanism whereby it shifts itself and makes new connections is called neuroplasticity. There's like a plastic quality to the brain. It's not fixed in your childhood. In fact, it appears that we're genetically programmed for health and well-being, and the brain and the mind develop within nurturing relationships. When that happens, we have a much greater capacity to love and be loved. And when that doesn't happen, the response is survival-based. But we can still get back on track, as I've been outlining in this video. When you show appreciation and compassion for the parts of you, you develop these new pathways in the brain. They get to hang out with someone that loves them, and you get to hang out with parts that you like or love. And then your capacity for compassion and the peace that is available in the system and your relationships all benefit from doing this work. So I'm going to be writing about this on my website, which follows in a moment. There's a blog there if you're interested in the internal family systems work. You're welcome to contact me. I work via Skype if you'd like to do some work with your own system. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks. Bye-bye.